Hey guys, this is Travis with Node.com, and this is our first screencast on Node.js. Today we'll be installing Node.js and running a simple test server to make sure it works. This here is a virtual machine running Ubuntu 10.04, which is the latest long-term support version of Ubuntu, and it's running under VirtualBox. Okay, so let's log in. Okay, so first we need to get the build tools for Node.js because this is a clean Ubuntu install with no prior software. So first what we'll do is we'll go sudo apt get install. We need g++, curl, libssl, dev, hashi2, and gitcore to check it out. And we'll put in our sudo password. And yes, and this will take a couple minutes. In the meantime, I'll talk a little bit about this. If you're running any sort of Ubuntu, whether it's on an Amazon EC2 instance, natively on a Linux box, or VirtualBox, then you can do it just this way and it'll work fine. Okay, so now it's downloaded it, now it's installing. Great, now it's installed. First thing we need to do is clone the Git repository from Git, so let's do that. And to do that we go git clone, git, and we'll do github.com/ry/node.git. Okay, and this will download the Git repository of all the code, and then we can build it. Okay, great. Now we have the code, so let's cd into the node directory that made, and we'll do /configure. Okay, and now we need to make. And this is the longest part of the process, is compiling Node. Almost done. Cool. So now we've built Node, and we need to sudo make install it. Okay, so now Node is installed. You should be able to see Node, and Node recognizes that it's installed. Let's go back out and set up an example server just to test it. So we'll make a directory called hello node, and cd into that directory. And we'll make a JavaScript file called hello-node.js. Okay, and first thing we need to do is include the HTTP module. Okay, and then we'll create a server. And first thing we'll do is we'll write the headers. Okay, so now the headers are written, and we'll put in the rest of the stuff we want to say in the actual response. And we'll say, hello, this is Node.js from node.com. And now we need to listen on a certain port for a request. And let's do it on port 8000. That's kind of the most common one that people use with Node. And we'll do that at the local host. and we will log it so that we know the server can see when it gets a request. And just say server running at HTTP. I'm sorry, that actually just tells us that we're running it, not actually when it gets a request. Okay, so now we've got that. We should be able to run it by just saying node hello node.js, and there we go. So we know it's running, and now it's tested. So we'll open up Firefox, and we'll type in 127.0.0.1 with 8000 as support, and there we go. So you see that Node's installed, working, and we get a response from the port 8000 that says the message that we put in. This is a podcast brought to you by Node.com, where you can find information on Node, some screencasts and tutorials, and stop by and see us. Thanks.